Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video with another review. And today we will be looking at another Thomas related item, and this time it will be my review on All Engines Go Duck. And to be honest, like for an All Engines Go item, I think that this is probably like the best All Engines Go related merchandise that has come out from Mattel. I know, right? Coming from like All Engines Go, but maybe that's because it's like a fan favorite character, which is like I guess it's kind of like a little bit of like a nostalgia bake to for like old Thomas fans. But yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing like Duck in present day, especially in Origins Go. Definitely much for like the older fans. And I think like the only reason why Mattel even like brought like old characters back into the show, like Donald Douglas, Toby, Duck, I think it's just probably to get like old Thomas fans like into watching the show, which I guess like as the marketing purposes, like it's kind of good. Like you're kind of like nostalgia baiting on it, which like I guess like good for Mattel, I guess. But anyways, like here we have like Duck in front of us right now, and you see like it's pretty cool that we're getting like Duck during like present day, which is like pretty cool because like you see nowadays you only have like two options to get this Duck. For one, it's the diecast All in Just Go version of Duck, and number two is the 2025 motorized Master Duck, which is probably like the best motorized engine of all. But like unfortunately has not even reached the States yet because of like it's confusing like distribution, let's just say. Which is like, yeah, it's kind of fortunate that like I can't get Duck now. Well, hopefully that we can get him soon. So before we open Duck from the package, let's just take a look at his like own package. So you see like Thomas and Friends logo, the Photoshop image of Duck, and over here we see like his diecast version of Duck. And to be honest, I'm kind of excited to like get this out of the package. So yeah, on the back it's basically just like nothing special, just like a lot of legal information, the name, made in Thailand. So yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back with this guy open up from the package. Alrighty, so here is Duck all out of the package, looking nice and fresh over here. You can see like its face, like like to be honest, like he's kind of a heavy train, like probably like definitely he has like a lot of metal, yeah. Man, that's a big chunk of metal. And also, like, before like, I get into, like, a deep dive into this guy, I also want to explain, like, something. So you see, like, so you see, I found this duck during like at Walmart because like you see that's the only place where I can even get like diecast now. And you see they restocked like a fresh case of like the newest case of for the new 2025/2026 Thomas diecast, which I'm pretty sure like in that new case is like the new version of like Nia, Troublesome Truck, and I'm pretty sure those are like the only two highlights, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, of course, like I didn't grab them because like if they were like if Mattel actually like put effort into like those diecasts and actually like change the design, like the wheel configuration, I think I would probably like get those. But since that Mattel wants to take the lazy route and just like reuse old models, just like replace the old wheels with the new wheels and just call it a day. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Mattel was doing so good with the diecast line and then just like falling down. But here, you see, I have my receipt for the dunk engine that I got, and you see, like when you look at the receipt, you see, like you see the price, and when you look right here, it actually says like the receipt says dunk engine, which I thought was like pretty interesting because like if you know that but I was expecting to like this receipt to say like Thomas Metal Collection or like Thomas Diecast or like Thomas character, which but no, I just thought that it was interesting that they actually put like the actual engine's name, Duck Engine, which I thought was pretty cool to feel like an attention to detail, I would say. But anyway, so far, all the way, I already talked enough. So let's get into Duck right now. So here is Duck looking nice, big piece of metal. I honestly like really like the face. Usually when when like cartoons, like usually like I'm pretty sure it's like a marketing purpose, but like you see like usually like when like I guess like cartoons like really popular for like all ages, like they just for some reason they just for some reason like decide to like like go to like the baby side, like like same thing is happening for like Disney cars and First Thomas, now Disney cars. Oh, they also did it for like Spider-Man, the DC superheroes, all those cars like that, all those things like that. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why companies like do that. I don't know why they decide to just like, I don't know, make their products for like all ages, and then just like go completely like turn into like goo goo gaga baby for newborns. But yeah, here is Duck. Definitely like the face of it. I like the eyes, like nice. Honestly, like when you look at this, like if you made a 2D version of like Duck, I would say this is like the closest thing that you could possibly get. I think like I don't know. I haven't looked at images of like Duck's original eyebrows, but I think they look sort of like this. The mouth. Here's the side. Like if you look at the like, okay, so I guess like these yellow wheels, they kind of distract me a little bit. So you see, like if you cover up the wheels and you don't look at the face, yeah, it's basically just like kind of like a normal duck model. But yeah, I don't understand why Mattel even gave Duck some yellow wheels. I don't understand the purpose behind that. Like, I'm pretty sure that like in the episode where like before, I guess for like the 80th anniversary special, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure that his wheels were like black, not yellow. But I mean, yeah, I just thought it was like kind of weird and kind of interesting. So yeah, like GWR and like the font. I think the font choice could be a little better, but like it's still good. Number 8. Nothing too special on the back, just like coal, like the irons. You see the face. Yeah, it's a nice piece. It's a nice piece of chunk of metal. I like it. It's not the best, but like I would say I like it. So you see, like I don't really have anything to compare to this duck. I'm not pretty sure because I think he's like his own like unique molding. But I will compare him to like a 2025 engine, which is none other than a Thomas. And if you look at them side by side, it's yeah, I think it's okay for like an on just go model right next to like an old CGI one. Like the proportions, if you ignore the proportions, like they just like it's basically just like looks good. Like these two, they look pretty good right next to each other. So you see, obviously, like the all in just go one, it's gonna be like chunky and like more wider, squished, than like the newer ones, or not newer ones. I mean like the CGI, like ones. But you see, like, yeah, you can see it for like the back. It's kind of like squished and squashed. The wheels are also different from right here. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and like, look, you basically have like, like two of these engines. Like we have like Duck and Thomas, the original, the newer. You see, like, I'm so glad that Mattel did this for the 80th anniversary. Just like made like a completely like new design. And like attention to detail with like the side rods. Made the proportions actually great for once. Finally, only like it took them a while. Yeah, honestly, I think this is like I think like this Thomas definitely catches your eye more. Although I think I still kind of prefer like the take-alongs, but yeah, I think the new ones are definitely like your best option. So yeah. All right. Nah, bro. This ain't Duck. This is Quack. Um, yeah. So I think that's all I gotta like say for this review. I think I'll probably like wrap up over here. But like, anyways, that is my review for the 2024 slash 2025-26 Duck. I think like Duck was like, I think like he's been out for a while, but I just never got my hands on it. But here I am now, finally getting him, and he's definitely a nice on just go model. Definitely like a pretty good pickup for me. Nah, bro. Look, bro, this ain't Duck. This is Quack. Yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.